Hi, everybody, and welcome to Katie in the Morning. I'm Katie Page, Director of Member Relations at the National Association of Healthcare Assistants. One of the things that we're going to be facing very, very soon, and some places in the nation are already facing, is those warnings for heat advisories. Every year you see the stories about the parents that leave the kids in the car, or Lisa was just sharing with me a story about a little boy who was out playing in the yard, 3 or 4 years old. Mom was inside doing dishes, and the little boy climbed in the car, which was unlocked and parked in the driveway, locked himself in, and literally 12 minutes later, he had died from heat exhaustion. So this is something that, if you think about it, can apply to our residents, especially those home health aides and transport CNAs who are transferring their clients to places and from places and that sort of thing. Please, please, please do not leave them in the car by themselves. You may even want to set a reminder in there, like if you're driving a company car. I've seen people put like a stuffed animal in the seat where the person is going to sit. When the person sits there, they bring the stuffed animal up to the seat beside them, which reminds them that there's somebody in the back of the car. Besides the fact that, like in the group homes and that sort of thing, you're dealing with clients and patients who may have some dementia or memory loss, or are just in a state where they don't really know what they're doing or know what they're supposed to be doing. So if you're running inside to pick up a prescription or running in to get a few groceries for that person, either take them with you or make sure that they're in a secure environment and there's somebody else in the car with them when you go inside to run those errands. Anything can really happen. I know from personal experience, I have 3 kids and I never, ever leave them in the car by themselves. First of all, my 3-year-old, or soon-to-be 3-year-old, knows how to get out of his car seat. So I learned the hard way when I went to go back into daycare to get his younger brother and sister, came back out and he was in the front seat, and they're not allowed to drink pop. But that day he got a hold of my pop that was in the center console, so that didn't happen again. But anyways, make sure that you're constantly watching for signs and symptoms of heat exhaustion. Those of you that have truck drivers as a spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, friend will notice that their driving arm has a lot more color than their other arm because it's directly in the sun. The same way, if that person is sitting on the passenger side facing the window, kind of looking out, that sun is beaming in through the window as well. And if there's no tint or shade or anything there, they can get irritated skin, dried skin, sunburn very, very fast. One of the things I want you to keep in mind when you're out and about is to bring some extra water with you. Hydration is a very, very, very important part of keeping those people from getting heat exhaustion. Even with the sunburn, if you stay hydrated, you're less likely to get sunburn than if you're out there kind of gallivanting without any hydration at all. The last thing I want you to think about when you're out and about with your residents and your clients is skin protection. That includes your eyes. So if they're going to be in the car for a distance of time, if you're going to be out walking, pushing them in the wheelchair, that sort of thing, make sure they have some sunglasses on to protect their eyes from the sun and reflections off of things. That's one thing I don't really think about when I'm out and about. But even like a watch, if you turn to look at your watch, that's shooting that glare off there directly into your eyes. And I know you guys have been blinded at some point of a reflection from a mirror or a window, or those people that hang CDs from their rear view mirrors. Oh, that drives me crazy. When you're driving and that reflects right into your eye, their CD reflects into your eyes when you're driving. Hydration is another thing, not just orally, but absorption-wise too. With the sunscreen, make sure you're putting that on, but make sure in the morning you're putting lotion on, and at night you're putting lotion on as well, so that hydration is getting absorbed through their skin. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to talk a little bit more about the warning signs for heat exhaustion.
CNAs start here at NACACNA.org. If you are a certified nursing assistant, NACA is right here for you.
It's something I totally believe in. I believe every CNA deserves to be part of this organization because it just makes you feel amazing and you're doing what you're supposed to be doing.
NACA to me is that entity that I think all CNAs need to be involved in. It gives you so much pride and joy to know that you're with an association that cares about you and what you do and what you represent.
I'm a member of NACA because of what it represents, taking care of elders, coming together as a team, and just the encouragement it gives the CNAs.
I feel like NACA is an organization that helps me grow personally in my profession that I would have never known or been able to have done without them.
Your CNA membership with the National Association of Healthcare Assistants is just a few clicks away. For as little as $5.83 per month, your journey begins. The benefits are amazing. NACA provides you with the opportunity and support to be the most educated, recognized, and inspired CNA in America today. We believe that together, every CNA can achieve more than what any of us can accomplish on our own. Take that first step to advance yourself as a professional working with other CNAs who are committed to quality and professionalism. If you need more information, call 417-623-6049.
Welcome back to Katie in the Morning. Today we're talking about the heat warnings and heat exhaustion with our clients or patients or our residents, depending on how you refer to them. There's a few warning signs that you can watch for, even if you're not with that person when they come back, if they're out with a family member. I've had several residents who go out for weekends of camping up in Iowa with their family and then come back just a little on the dehydrated side. So some of the things that you're going to watch for heat exhaustion and even a heat stroke, there's a difference in the signs and symptoms there. With heat exhaustion, you're going to see like the drowsiness, the deeper breathing, and like with their fingers, if they flex their fingertips, that little section here will turn white and it'll stay white. Their swollen fingers, profuse sweating, complaining of being hot, that kind of pinkish tone to their skin. Those are some of the things you're going to want to watch for with heat exhaustion. Heat stroke, with your eyebrow, if you have a heat stroke, your eyebrows, you have a tendency to lose the ability to raise them up and lower them. You're going to see like the raised temperature. You're not going to be able to get their temperature down. Like the drowsiness turns into like a lethargic state. The difference there is with drowsiness, you can get a reaction. With lethargic people, they're not going to be able to answer you. They're not going to be able to do things that you ask, like on command. They're not going to be able to do those things. So there's a couple of the differences there. The main thing you want to remember with heat exhaustion is lowering that body temperature. With the cold compresses to the chest, elevate their feet up on a pillow, just get it above their head. And there's one more I was going to tell you about, not totally just right up. Oh, fluids. I always push those fluids. You don't want to do like a really, 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 really cold drink like ice water or something, but you want to have it a little lower temperature than lukewarm. That way it brings that body temperature down. If you give them really cold water, fluids, that sort of thing, with heat exhaustion especially, it can send a shock to their system, and their body's not going to know how to react to that. I thank you guys all for joining me today for Katie in the Morning, and I will see you right back here tomorrow at 10 a.m.